Kid. Mona Lisa Monroe. We've got cups, we've got totes, we've got everything you need. We've even got my book, Life After the Diagnosis. So, let's go ahead, grab your glass, bottoms up. Let's start talking.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the Mona Lisa Late Night Show. Oh my goodness. If you missed our previous show, please go to the page Late Night with Mona Lisa. The credit lady, Dr. Hill, had some information that is going to blow you out of the water. And we're not even through. Women in business, we got women here in Garden City that is making some boss moves, got it going on. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to have this series without the introduction of these two boss ladies. There's no way. And I know you're wondering, who are you referring to, Mona Lisa? Well, I'm going to bring them on. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tanya. How are you ladies doing, my boss ladies?
Good evening. Good evening.
Man, you guys don't eat. Oh my goodness. I was like, there's no way I'm going to have this show without bringing some boss ladies on. So here we go. I want you guys to first off introduce yourselves and let everybody know who you are. We're going to start with Tammy, the cake lady. Go ahead, girl.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tammy Holman. I am a resident of Garden City, Georgia. I own a few businesses, but the one that I'm going to talk about tonight is Cake Heaven 75 Sweets and Treats. So I am the cake lady and the treat lady. I make cakes, dessert, any kind of dessert you can think of, pies. I do custom images. I do them for other bakers as well, from wedding cakes to divorce cakes.
Oh,
Anything you can imagine, anything you can imagine, I can help bring it to life for your sweet needs.
ooh, that's what I'm talking about. And
Yes.
Miss Boss Lady, Miss Tanya Payne, go ahead. Let us know who you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tanya Payne. I am the CEO of Care for All. We've been in business for 5 years now, and I'm also a resident of Garden City, Georgia. However, we have a staffing agency. We are the first staffing agency in the United States that I know of that not only do we staff individuals, but we also train them. They can get their patient care tech certification, their medical assistant certification, phlebotomy certification, EKG, pharmacy tech, billing and coding, electronic health records, and that is all through the National Health Career Association. Through that, if they cannot find placement or a job per se, then we at Care for All gives them a second chance. Sometimes in healthcare, you have different different felonies that will cause you not to get a job in healthcare. So with Care for All, what we do is we give that person a second chance to get back up on their feet because 20 and 30 years ago, people did not different types of things in their life, and perhaps they didn't know about getting it expunged. We help you get that done as well. So we are in all 50 states right now. We have two on-site locations, one in Savannah and one in Ohio.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So I don't know if it's me or you, Tanya, but you're sort of staticky. Is it me or Tammy? Can you hear that static?
I did hear the static, and I also muted just in case it was some kind of interference, but I still
Hmm.
heard it.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
let
I
me.
thought it was me, so I'm making adjustments over here. I'm like, okay, let me. So
I'm gonna
we.
put this. Let me increase my volume. Maybe that might be it. How about now?
Okay.
Are we good?
No, you're still sort of staticky, so it might be the Wi-Fi.
Why?
Yeah, it might be the Wi-Fi.
Okay, yeah, I'm wondering why.
Now
What is
that
this?
was a little better. Well, as we flow, it might get better. So let's see. We
Okay.
have a question on the floor for you, ladies. And question number one: how did you get started? So I
Hi.
know, boss ladies, you think you woke up like this, but some people want to know how you guys got started. So please let us know.
Well, I'll start. Um, I did not bake as a child. My mom did not teach me how to bake. I worked in Hampton, South Carolina, across the street from a soul food restaurant,
Oh,
and the older woman that owned the restaurant gave me her red velvet cake recipe.
uh,
And when she gave it to me, I took it home and I made a red velvet cake by her recipe. So that's
wow.
how I got started. And I've been baking for other people ever since I'd say about 2004. I started baking for other people. My business grew first by word of mouth. Maybe at church, somebody knew that I baked something and they told somebody. And then it started with the community. And then, once social media hit around 2009, I decided maybe I'll put a cake out just to show what I do,
Uh-huh.
and it's been moving ever since.
It's been
I
on
guess I
fire.
Yeah, so I guess I had a gift that I never knew I had until I started.
Wow. Wow.
Awesome. That
And
is
Miss Honey,
awesome.
how did you get started?
Oh my goodness. I wish mine was as easy easy as that. So I was blessed with some money, and I was thinking I was just gonna go, and I had just moved here in 13. So I was like, let me go to Atlanta with my cousin and my sister-in-law, and we're gonna have
Mhm.
some fun and things like that. And the Holy Spirit told me, no, you're not. You're gonna start a staffing agency. So I had no clue of how to start anything. What I can tell you is God works in um, miraculous ways,
Crazy ways.
because everybody that that gave me information, I never knew
Hmm.
them. I could be in the grocery store and somebody would say, you need an MPI number to get paid from Medicaid. And I'm like, huh? They're like, yeah, you starting a staffing agency, you need this MPI number. I don't know the lady. I don't, she
Uh-huh.
came to me and started telling me stuff. So a lot of people, God, the foundation is Christ, because he the one who orchestrated everything, and how we got started was because I listened and took heed to his voice and implanted the money into a staffing agency and not did what I wanted to do with it.
Which we easily so do, huh?
Yes, yes.
You know,
So
the business never starts the way people think it's going to start.
mm-mm.
It always starts with someone maybe seeing something in you that you don't even see, or it starts with someone investing in you, or like you were saying, you just got some money and you were like going, okay, what am I going to do with it? And then with you, okay, this recipe turned into a full-blown business, and you can bake. Some people get recipes and cannot bake. I'm just telling you. So, question number two, ladies: what adjustments did you have to take in your personal life in order to start the business? Were there any personal adjustments that you had to make?
well, I had to make adjustments with my job because I worked full time. I work at the hospital, and I could not teach and start the business because somebody had to be there. I had to. I'm not a shy person, and I kind of be like friendly with everybody, but doing that, it can hurt. It hurted the business because you try to include family and friends to get them on, but most people want to get paid for nothing, no work. And so the adjustment I had to make, not only on my job but even at home, because I my husband, he became security because I would be up at my at the office from 7 in the morning till like 9 o'clock that night. And
Oh,
he
wow.
used to wonder, like, why, what you doing up there? But I had to be the one purchase everything and get everything in place. I had to learn about the website. I had to learn about different accreditations. I had to learn about different statistics, and I had to Google a lot of information, and that took a lot of time away from my house, from my husband. It took a lot of
Ooh,
time away
yeah,
from my dad. It's time consuming. So the things that you people think of starting a business is just, oh, let me get the money and go. No, it's good. You have to evaluate um your life around that. And if you have a supportive team, my husband was supportive, uh my church was supportive, my dad, uh my job actually allowed me to go PRN, so that worked out because I worked 3 days every 6 weeks. So now that helped me to be able to have more time without trying to go to the office, find somebody to work there, run and do 12 hours at St. Joseph, then come
yeah,
back come back at 7 and stay there till 9. It was crazy at first, but adjustments in your personal life is knowing how to manage your time.
yeah. What about you, Tammy?
Well, with baking, you have to be at home and you have to be in the kitchen. So I
Ooh,
sacrifice a lot of time.
yeah.
You have to know how to schedule properly. You know how
Mhm,
you have to learn how to plan for whatever you're doing.
mhm.
So I sacrifice a lot of time. If I'm not at church, or now I have some wonderful friends to try to do some things with, I am home on my feet in the kitchen
Ooh,
every day.
I'm telling you. I mean, people think I'm gonna start a business. Uh, it's coming with a lot of sacrifice. It's
Mhm.
coming with a lot of time management. It's coming with a
Mhm.
lot of self awareness. It's coming with a
Mhm.
lot of problem solving. Being your own boss comes with a price. So
Mhm.
it might look good, but you got to put in the work. You just got to
Yes.
put in the work. And everyone wants to be called a boss lady, but baby, to be the boss, it costs. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes, it does. And then you also have to remember to take care of yourself while you're running a business. Because there
Yes.
can
Yeah.
be times when I'm in a hot season and I realize that, I'm feeling funny, but I'm like, you know what? I didn't even eat today.
Oh, yes. That happens. That
Yes.
happens.
Yes.
You are so
Yes.
right. It will
Mm-hmm.
happen. Or,
Yes.
hello, is if you're married with some children, oh,
Mm.
that's a whole nother dynamic right there.
Right.
What advice would you give to women wanting to go in business? Oh, well, there we go. We just got finished. You better know how to manage your time. You better
Yes.
know how to problem solve. You better get ready to sacrifice. And what else did you ladies state?
Well, I can tell you, for a woman that wants to go into business, it's your business. Don't tell everybody what your dreams are, because
Oh,
everyone isn't going to be a
That's
part
a good
of
one.
your dream.
Mhm.
Try
yeah.
to find positive people to be around,
Mhm.
have positive affirmations. If you believe in a God, put all of your faith in Him that He will see you through.
Mhm.
Um, and just don't take no for an answer, and don't doubt yourself. Just
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
try.
Yeah.
Just try.
Yeah.
That's
And if
good.
if you fail, at least you can say you tried.
Mhm.
That's good stuff.
Mhm.
Yes. I was thinking on that same route because you do, you know, when you um, if you want to go into business for yourself, make sure that you don't allow your business to consume you to where
Mm,
you multitask and get nothing done,
mm-hmm.
because you can multitask so much and you're getting little bits of pieces done and nothing is being completed. So, and then not only that, you want to just focus on one thing at a time. If
Mm-hmm.
you focus on one thing at a time and get that done, and as Tammy also said, with having people around you, if you're going to put somebody, because I had to hire individuals, and if you believe in God, make sure that you go with the spirit of discernment. And family might get mad, friends might get mad, but you go with spirit of discernment and let God lead you to hire that particular person,
Yeah.
because they're going to be able to help you, and then it also is not going to take the vision from you and bad talk it, but they will. It's a way you can give information, as Nathan did with David. It's a way you can give me the information that I need, because I may be missing it because I'm consumed with the business. But if you have a good friend or a good someone that you hire that don't mind saying this is what you're doing wrong or this is what you're doing good, then it makes a difference. It really makes a difference. I have Miss Lee. I brought her to your birthday party.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal. She's awesome, and I'm so glad that our paths cross. She's the president of Care for All, so everything goes through her. Even I still yet call on her and bring information to her. I don't have to, but I want to, because it's not my business. It's
Right.
our business. And when you
Yeah.
have individuals that you're trying to build up and encourage and bring along the train ride, we all might have different destinations, but we all trying to go the same way. So I try to, my advice was not just don't build wealth, but build wealth and a legacy. Leave a legacy for your children and your grandchildren. Don't just think you're going to get rich right quick, and then that's you spend your money, you spend it on a house and cars and different things. That's a poor man's vision. You want to have a rich man visions, which is wealth and a legacy. So after you're gone and your children gone, your legacy is still remains, like Walmart, like
Right.
Chick-fil-A, like different
McDonald's.
places. Absolutely. McDonald,
Yeah.
whoever started it, they're gone, but that legacy still remains. And so Care for All will be here for the world to see. Yes,
I
definitely.
heard that, sis. And
We are
that
building
is true.
legacies.
You always have to have a person that's not going to be your yes person. You got to
That's
Right.
have
right.
a person that's going to be in there to tell you, hey, that I don't think that was a good idea. You
Hmm.
got to run that thing by somebody. Come on now.
Yes.
You got
Yes.
to be able to run by somebody, and they have to be trustworthy, and you have to be able to release some things. A lot of times you have a boss that don't want to give anybody any responsibility because they want to do it all. Look, I learned the hard way. Delegate. That needs to be my middle name. Delegate.
Yeah.
Delegation. Okay, I am not the one.
Hmm.
So, besides that, so how can okay? So, do you want to start a business? So, before you can say, I'm gonna start this business, what would you ladies say the mindset would have to be before you even start going? Do you know what I mean? Like for instance, let's say somebody comes up to you, I want to start a business. My first thing that I would tell that person is, how important is your time to you? How important? Do you, I mean, do you guys have any type of questions that you would sort of prepare them for and before they start their business?
Well, I okay. Go ahead,
Well,
Tammy.
I well, I would say before you start anything, you should research. The World Wide Web is there. There are so many different types of businesses that you can just look up and see the history of it, see how it has performed, depending on what the business is, I'd say just research.
Hmm.
That's the first thing I would tell anyone. You want to go into this particular, you want to open this type of business, just see what's out there and see what other people are doing. Maybe you can, get some ideas, because no man is an island. I
Yeah.
have sweet sisters. I have different groups of people that I share with. If I need to figure something out, I go to somebody else and ask them, and they're
That's
they're
right.
willing to help.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. And then
Hmm.
after you research, you might even change your mind and be like, "Ooh, no,
Right.
that is not for me." What do you
Mhm.
say, Tanya? Do you have anyone? Do you
I
have a
just
question or?
Yes, no, I'll ask people when they talk about it, because we are talking about franchising care for all. And with our phlebotomy, you can start a business with phlebotomy. And so I also encourage people to do that as well when they get their certifications. However, my thing is, do you have a plan? I'm a believer of Christ. So the Bible tells me that you got to write the vision and make it plain. So do you have a plan? Because some people look at the outside and say, I want to start a business, but you
Yeah.
don't know the details and that it takes. And research is time. When you
Okay.
research that information, that's going to be time. And then you can't start it for free. I know we see on social media like, oh, I could start this for free. No, you can't. You
Yeah.
know, you cannot start it for free. Do you have, how much money do you have, in this business? Because even with the regular, uh what is it, the Secretary of State, your business license and all that, that costs money.
Yeah.
Yes,
you,
it
you can
does.
get your
Yeah.
EIN for free, but everything else is going to cost. So what is your plan with
Yeah.
your business, and how far what's your goals when you
Yeah.
create your business? How far do you want it to go?
I've noticed that, nowadays, I don't know if you call them millennials or Generation Z, X, I don't know, but they start a business on Instagram, they start a business on Facebook, and then boom. But the part, and it's free, don't get me wrong, to start a business on there is free. But to advertise, market, and all of that, that costs money. So don't think that any business is free. You're
Mhm.
going to spend some money somewhere, whether that's marketing, advertising, product, promotional items, sales.
Mhm.
Everything costs money. We live in America. So you
That's
better
right.
believe, you better believe
You coming out the
you
pot.
going to spend some money.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'll say I have an associate. She's a nurse. She started her business on Instagram, but like you said, when they do these little businesses on Instagram, clothing, eyelashes, hair, that's just the forefront. But what about the details in that fine print that you have to make a purchase? So you have to purchase this. You have to purchase your resources. I mean, not your resources, but you have to purchase all your stuff in order
Your
to be able to start
product.
that business. Yes, your products, your services. You have to sell yourself. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to spend some money.
So you're gonna always spend some money. And that's
Mhm.
that's a lot of people I started with $21. Okay, you started with $21, but you had to borrow some money or something to get that thing going. So let's just be real.
Mhm.
And another thing that is I don't want to say it's a myth because it's true. And also it's a bad situation. Women in business. Women don't trust women. Have y'all heard that? Women don't get along with other women. That type of thing. What do you ladies say about, the saying about women not getting along with other women in business?
Honestly, when I came here, it was, and I only say Georgia per se because I, I haven't experienced that where I'm from in Ohio, but I've experienced that here in Georgia to where they're like crabs in a barrel. Nobody want to help nobody. Nobody want to tell somebody how to do something, and I am not going to be like that. If you want to start something, I'm going to help you as much as I can, and I'm going to promote you, and I'm going to try to give into you and sow into you and pour into you so that you can be successful. I don't understand why people are like that, but yes, I've heard it and I don't agree with it.
Yeah. What was you going to say, Tammy? You think so?
I guess it depends on the connections. I have not run into that because, I try to keep my space positive. We make decisions.
Yes,
If it's not going to work out and you know that from the beginning, don't waste your time.
I
right.
know.
You know, don't waste your time.
I
Hmm.
know that's right. And
Yeah.
they're gonna give you hints, okay? They're gonna give you little hints on the hateration. They're gonna give it to you.
Right.
So
Right.
it's so it's up to you whether you say, "Oh, they're just playing," or
Mm-mm.
"Oh, she's not like that. She's just upset about whatever, whatever." No, that's her.
Right. Right. And we make choices. You either deal
Yeah,
with folks or you don't. I mean,
right.
I just don't have the time to deal with foolishness. So,
No.
Yeah,
My
I
circle
hear
is
yeah.
you.
very small. I have a very close knit circle. I can count friends on one hand. That's how small my circle is. But I have being in healthcare and having different people come into the office filling out applications for employment or school or the training. I've heard of even in the classroom, like, why are you hating on this person because they passed and you failed, or just pettiness. But that, I think, it's a mindset
Pettiness. Yeah.
also. It's a mindset. It's a
Mm-hmm.
mindset.
Yeah, and it just goes back to, for me. I mean, because I have had my therapy sessions, and it goes back to the parents and how you were raised, and that little girl or that little boy inside of you. Do they want attention? How were they treated when they were growing up? I mean, so it's a thing. It's a personality trait of some people, because some people just feel like they're not enough. Some people feel like they're not worthy, and some people feel like you shouldn't have what they want. And it's just, and what can you do? The only thing you can do, like you guys were saying, you just have to step back and go, you know what? I don't need that. My
Mm-mm.
peace of mind is more important to me. My
Yes.
my space of tranquility
Yeah.
is very, very important to me. And I don't know
Yes,
if
it
it's the
is.
older I get, the more and more I want peace. Okay,
Mhm. Oh,
I
yes.
want
Yes.
peace. So before I let you ladies go, one thing I wanted to tell everybody that is tuning in: Late Night with Mona Lisa in the evenings is 30 minutes, and unless the show get real good to me and y'all get to bouncing back off of it. But other than that, it's 30 minutes. And I don't want to, I know these boss ladies got stuff to do. I know you guys are busy. But before I let you go, I want everyone to know how we can find you, because that is one of the questions here. They want to know, how can we find you? So go, Miss Tammy.
Again, I am Tammy Holman, president and cake artist at Cake Heaven 75 Sweets and Treats. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Cake Heaven 75, all one word. If you put it in, you'll find me. My website is www.cakeheaven75.com. And if you Google Cake Heaven 75, you will find me. And if we have time at the end of the show, I will scroll through a few of my pictures so everyone can see what I do.
Oh yes, ma'am. Hold that thought
Okay.
right there. Miss Tanya, go ahead.
Yes. So, my name is Tanya Payne. I am the CEO of Care for All Staffing. We are in all 50 states, so you can definitely go on the website. It's just www.careforall247.com. You can also call us at area code 216-329-3232. We're definitely on Facebook's Instagram, Twitter. We also on Snapchat and it's a lot. I have a marketing team, so I don't know all of those, all of
I
those. But I do
understand.
know we are and TikTok. So any social media out there, we are. I think it's something else now that my granddaughter was telling me about. They got out. So we you definitely can just look up Care for All. We under Care for All. We under Care for All Staffing. Care for All Incorporated. Definitely just give us a holler if you need to get recertified. If you have been certified, I'm also a recruiter for St. Joseph. I can get you in Memorial as well. We can get you some jobs over there as well with some good pay as also. So definitely look us up, and we will be more than happy to help you. If you can't get a job, we definitely will try to employ you as well. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. So while we're getting Tammy's pictures up, Tanya,
Yes,
if you can send
Mm.
me
the website.
through Messenger. There you go. Yeah. There you go, Tammy. Hold on. Let me put it. Let me give you a close up on that thing. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. So if you ladies can message me all your there you go. If you ladies can message me the info,
Mm-hmm.
we could put it on the page and on the show's page, just in case someone wants to, contact you specifically
Mm-hmm.
outside of the show. So message me all your contact information, and we will put that on the show's page as well as my page. And Tammy, let me know when it's time to share the screen, and
Okay.
we're going to share pictures of her cakes. And
I'm ready.
there they go. Hold on, let me bring them in the house. Oh my gosh, look at them! Wow, awesome sauce. And we're living witnesses on how good that stuff is. Am I lying, Tanya?
Awesome. Yummy.
Wow, that looks so. Look at, oh my! I want one of those.
That's a red velvet cake.
Oh wow.
And they're moist too.
I better see. Look, I better see my cake coming up.
I was wondering if she gonna put your
Oh,
cake up.
I have not posted it yet,
Oh my gosh! Oh, look
but
at
I'll do
this.
that tonight.
Yes, you need to post my cake up.
I will. I was waiting on a video of somebody holding it, but I didn't get it yet.
Oh yeah, Tanya. Tanya got that video. She sure does.
I gotta give. I okay. I've been busy.
Well,
My
we
bad.
all
I
been
got you.
busy. Oh, there go my
Yep,
Oh,
so
girl.
I
that's
love
just
that.
some of what I do.
Oh, that looks
Lots of
amazing.
custom images.
Wow.
Mm. Well,
And
let me
oh,
pull up.
and Todd's campaign cake. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. So how long does it take? I guess it just depends on the cake, huh?
Days.
Days.
Sometimes it actually take days.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's just a little bit of what I do.
That's awesome. That is awesome sauce. That better not be a cake. Was that a cake looking like a bag? Oh,
No, it was a treat bag that I made. I made all the popcorn and everything for the wedding.
Did you show the
Candy
Hershey
popcorn.
bars? Did you show those campaign Hershey
No,
bars?
I'm just actually strolling Facebook right now, so hopefully they'll come up. I don't know if this is kind of like random.
Oh my goodness.
now I had those key lime cupcakes and the banana pudding cupcakes. Oh my gosh. And I don't know how you make those photos. Look at those photos. That
Mm-hmm.
is so cool.
Yes, lots of custom work.
So you have to, I don't even know. I'm thinking, do you have to buy the utensils and all of that kind of stuff? What in the world?
Absolutely. I have to buy a special printer, special ink, special paper. You
Wow.
know, that's on top of what I need to make the cake itself, all the
Wow.
accessories to make it happen. So yeah,
You know,
it's a lot involved.
and don't, you know what? And that's another thing. You know how people that you know will tell you in a minute, discount this and discount that because you my friend, whatever, whatever.
Hmm.
One thing I have learned is your value is your craft. If your craft is, if you think it's worth it, then look, charge. And whoever can't pay for it, I'm sorry, you just can't have it. I
That's
mean,
right.
Exactly.
it is what it is because I mean, you're worth it. You know, you are worth it. The
Yes.
Absolutely. People,
classes, whatever. Go ahead.
yeah, they don't realize what it takes to make a cake. They see a cake like, oh, I want the cake. But you just don't, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes lots
Right.
of planning. I mean, you just would not even imagine what it takes.
I don't because I'm not a baker. I can't even
Hmm.
imagine. And that's why I said, if you come on now, anything that is worth that type of time, compensation is everything, you know. And
Hmm.
then you're showing me that you appreciate what I'm doing, you know. You're
Right.
willing. You look those red bottoms and those Nikes and those iPhones. You in the line to pay for them. You need to be in the line to pay for what I got going on.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Well,
Absolutely.
ladies, thank you so much for your time blessing us today, my ladies,
You're
my boss
welcome.
ladies. You guys know I love you. I love you to life. Thank you for giving everybody the information. And look, this, if you want to share this video, I will give it to you to put on your pages. I want everyone to know about what you ladies are doing. There
Mhm.
is, there's no hate here. This nothing but promotion and elevation over here. I love
Yes.
you. Thank you so much.
Love you
God
too. Thank you for
bless.
having
Love you
us.
too.
No
Thank you for
problem. Bye
having us.
bye.
Absolutely. All right. See y'all later.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
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 Man, look, I'm telling you, if you don't know about these two ladies, go to my page, go to the website, go to all, they're going to give me their information. So if you missed anything, if you dotted an I when you didn't post a dot and I, if you crossed a T and you didn't mean to cross a T, whatever the information, they're going to give it to me and I'm going to put it on the page. I'm going to put it on the business page. You guys follow, click, like, and share the show. Women in Business. We're all about elevation, no type of hateration. We love one another. So whatever that myth is, it's not coming this way. We want to promote one another. That's what we're about. Women in business. Whoop whoop. Thank you so much for Dr. Hill. Fix your credit. Thank you so much for Cake Lady, Tammy Holman. Thank you so much for Care for All, Miss Tanya Payne. Thank you, ladies, for being on the show tonight. Late night with Mona Lisa Monroe. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow morning. Holla!